if a step that you took uncovered a whole lot of secrets that you never expected? Would you be excited about that? Thought so. I'm Tam and I'm from Why You Can Too and the Avatar Collective. And I've just popped in to stir your soul, to show you what is possible and to inspire in your own life to take those steps as well. You see, for many of you know that I serve my country proudly I'm a veteran and was an aircraft maintenance engineer for 17 years. And recently we had Anzac Day, and for some reason this Anzac Day was the first Anzac Day that really stirred my soul to make me want to actually wear my medals for some unknown reason. I think I've been so busy with the kids and business and everything, I've never really stopped to actually think about it, but I really wanted to make the effort this year. So I went into our safe, found our medals, and when I went to put my medals on, you have to put them on individually, which takes time. And if they're not done straight, it's a whole another headache. So my husband actually said, look, there's companies that actually do mount them. And I was like, really? And so I was led to this wonderful guy after Anzac Day to take my medals, who literally lives just around the corner on the other side of the hill from us. And that's his job. He works for Legacy. He's a beautiful person. His name is Peter. And I took my medals to him, as well as my husband's medals, for him to mount. But what else I did is, and what I wanted to do this last Anzac Day, not only wear my medals, but wear my grandpa's medals as well. And I wasn't really aware of anything about my grandpa, apart from that he had medals, because nothing was ever spoken to us about his time and what he did and what he accomplished in terms of his military career. You see, my beautiful dad, who's my adopted dad, the one that I call Pop, his mum passed away when he was just 5 years of age. Early on around that time, his dad was also conscripted to the army to fight in different wars. And so he went from uncle and auntie to cousins and all over the place that raised him, as well as his beautiful sister, my auntie Gwen. So nothing was really spoken about apart from just before him passing. So when he passed, which is just on 6 years ago now, he gave me these medals, which was only just 2 of them at the time, and they had a safety pin on them, but they looked a bit run down. So I pulled them out this last Anzac Day, and it was my intention to wear them on my left side proudly, even though I didn't really know too much about it. But when I pulled them out, they didn't look that great. So I thought, when I go and see this guy to get my medals bound, I'm going to ask the guy about these medals as well, my grandpa's. And when I did, it has his name on it, has his service number on it, like ours do as well. I'm going to show you in a minute. And I left it with him. 2 days later, he contacted me. He said, "You are never going to believe this. They digitized all of his records, which is even his acceptance to join the military in 1914, I might add. And it was all done in the beautiful ink and, you know, with his details. And there's like 14 pages of his long history. Some of the medals that he received are some really rare medals that not everyone gets. One of them is a star medal and another one, another cross medal or something. Pretty incredible. So I'm looking at the history of them now so I can gain more information. But by perusing it, I realized that he's actually an Anzac. He actually was in Gallipoli as well. And, you know, his whole history was just insane. So I just wanted to let you know that I could have gone through my whole life and not discovered this. But the curiosity got behind me, took my medals to get them bound, and the rest is history. The miracle just showed up. So where does that happen in your life? Where do you get too busy to do things? Like me, we're too busy to put my medals on my shirt after serving my country all those years. Too busy to get my medals bound. And look what happened when I let go, when I surrendered and I said yes to me. Crazy, right? Where does that show up in your life? What could you uncover? What gifts, what mysteries, what stories does your family have that you're not even sure of? I'm going to show you my medals. These are my medals here. And one of them is the Australian Service Medal and one of them is a Long Service Medal. And I'm quite proud of those. And see, the gentleman has bound them so that it's just one pin, makes it really easy for when I want to wear them next time. As I mentioned, I took my husband's in as well, and my hubby didn't quite get the Long Service Medal, but he's got the Australian Medal, and he's also got a really rare medal, which I was really proud of him, and we had to go to Parliament House for him to accept this medal because it's the Centenary Medal, which it's just incredible, and not many people get that one, so that's really something to be proud of. But check out my grandpa's medals now. Went from 2 medals to look what he has. That is just incredible. And as I said, I'm learning more and more about the history each day, but I am just so, so proud. I could have gone through my whole life not knowing any of this, and now all of a sudden I've got all this information that I can share with the rest of the family so that we can really honor him for the freedoms that he gave to us, as well as all the other veterans. I'm Tam, and I'm from Why You Can Too and the Avatar Collective. I really do hope that you've felt value in the tips that I've shared today. And if you do, like, and sharing is caring, so share with others, so others are also inspired to have their souls stirred, to take that next step to unlock the power within. Have an amazing rest of your day, and it's all by deciding that you can, so you can live a life that you deserve. And if I can do this, guess what? You can too. Lastly, if you have any products or services or online training and you want to get it out to the world in a big way and expand your reach for 0 cost, get in contact with me. Subscribe, get in contact, make a time to have a chat where you can showcase your products, services, business for no cost to expand your reach to our massive collaborative community marketplace, which is online. It's theavatarcollective.com. Check it out, read our white paper, look at the vision that we've still got to go, and register your interest now. Thanks so much for joining in. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.